Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today I'm going to be doing my first cash stuffing for the month of March. If this is your first time here, I just wanted to say welcome. I'm so glad that you are here and that you clicked on this video. Here on this channel, I take you along with me as I budget and cash stuff my variable income. I have a couple of small businesses here in my local area, so I just kind of take you through what it looks like to cash stuff a paycheck that's not the same every single week, as well as my husband and I are about to start our IVF journey, so kind of taking you through just saving up for that and everything. And if it's not your first time here, I just wanted to say welcome back. I'm always excited to see you guys, and I can't wait to chat with you a little bit in today's video about some stuff. We're going to be stuffing a total of $1,350 today, and I will explain that a little bit once we get this set up. So we've got 200, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 50. So 770, 70, 90, 810, 30, 50, 70, 90, 910, 30, 50, 70, 90, 1010, 30, 50, 70, 90, 1110, 30, 50, 70, 90. And this makes 1200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So this is 1295. 1300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So that is 1350. And I did want to let y'all know, I guess I'll talk to you a little bit about it while I do my coins and everything. So I'll get my coin jar out. I will go ahead and dump these out. But basically, I told y'all last week that I was doing my first, it wasn't necessarily a farmer's market for my like micro bakery that I have. But it was like a market for a store in our area that was doing like a spring open house kind of thing. And it went so well, you guys. Like, honestly, I was baking all day, literally all day. Friday and Saturday, and even some Sunday morning before we went out there. And I was like so concerned. I was telling my husband, because I mean, it's a lot. Like, I was baking a lot of different things just to kind of prepare for everything, and I was just like, man, I really hope that like this goes well, because if not, like, I've basically been baking for, so we've got 1283. I've like basically been baking for like 12 to 13 hours per day. And I mean, it was just a lot. Like, my house is still a wreck. I still need to clean like the whole kitchen up basically, but it went so well. We sold out of pretty much everything within like the first like hour and a half. I'm so glad that my husband came up with me to kind of help me like go through everything, because if not, like, I mean, there was a line at our like tent the entire time, basically until we sold out of everything. So it went so well. I honestly could not have asked for it to go any better. And that is why y'all are seeing a bit of a higher cash stuffing this week than I normally have, because I've got my regular like weekly income from like my first job, which is like my pet care company. And then I've got everything added on from the market over the weekend. Basically, I only paid myself half of what I made from that, and I'm keeping the other half like in that checking account, so that way I can use it for other markets that are coming up, buying new supplies, things like that. So I might change that up in the future, but for now, that's kind of what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to grab my receipts really quick. I've got a couple that I'm going to scan into both Fetch and Receipt Hog. They're both cashback apps that you can use for your receipts. that with like Fetch, you can end up getting gift cards. With Receipt Hog, you just end up getting cash. Like I just cash it right out to my PayPal is the easiest, honestly. But I'll put information for both of those up here. These are referral codes, so if you decide to use them, you will get an extra bonus versus just signing up on your own, but I will get a bonus on my end as well, so I just like to let y'all know that. But they're both really great. You don't have to buy anything specific with those. Like sometimes they'll partner with brands to where you would get more, but like for things that you're going to go to the store and spend money on anyway, you can still get some points and get a little something out of that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into everything. I'm hoping that I don't mess up the denominations or anything at all, because I kind of just had to work with like the cash that I got from the market. Also, I'm so glad that I cashed stuff, because it didn't like dawn on me that I was going to need change like at my tent until the night before, and that was Saturday, so obviously the bank was already closed by then. And so luckily I was able to like go through some of my envelopes and like write what I took out of each one. So that way like I had some cash on hand to be able to do like change and stuff. Because that would have not been a great situation. But so we're going to start off in my everyday binder. First for groceries, it's going to get $50. That's all that it has. Dining out is going to get 10. So it has 20, 30, 40. I honestly haven't been eating out very much. So that's kind of building up nicely, which is a change of pace a little bit. Spending is going to get $50. And that's all that it has. Pets is going to get 30. And that's all that it has, just working up to the next time that we need to get the doggos some food or treats or anything. And then self-care is going to get $10. So it has 10, 15, 20. And that's all that I stuff in my everyday binder. I do have 2 other envelopes in here that I like to show y'all from time to time. My business envelope and my back to the bank envelope. I just use those because sometimes I have clients with my pet care company that pay in cash. And I just like to keep that separate from any other cash that I might be taking to the bank, because that goes into a business checking account versus just my personal checking account that I have. Date night is getting skipped. Baby fund is getting $15. So it has 20, 40, 50, 5, 60. Health is going to get $150. So this is the envelope that I used for my health insurance premium. So 150. So I've got 5, 6, 700 in my high yield savings account. 8, 9, 50, 1,000. Which I need to, I'll be unstuffing some of that this week because I need to go ahead and pay the premium for March. And then medical will be getting $25. So it has 20, 45. Clothing is getting skipped. Vacation is getting $25. Got 20 and 5. So it has 50, 70, 90, 110, 125. Subscriptions is going to get $5. So it has 10, 15, 20. Annual bills is going to get $5. So it has 25, 35. And then last but not least is miscellaneous, and it's going to get $5 in ones. I do just like to keep smaller denominations in here just in case I ever need to make change for any of my other envelopes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now in miscellaneous, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9. All right, and that's all for my sinking funds envelope. We're going to move on to my holiday sinking funds. And we're going to start off with Easter. It's going to get $3. So 1, 2, 3. So Easter now has 50, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $69 in there. We've only got a couple more to go on that one. So just 2 more eggs. Did I close this? No, it just stuck. All right. 4th of July is going to be getting $2. So 1 and 2. So now it has 25, 6, 7, 8. So $28 in there. And we will color in one of these rockets. Okay. Next up is Halloween, and it's going to be getting $5. I am going to do that in ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in Halloween, we now have 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Color in one of these pumpkins. And then for Black Friday, it's going to be getting $20. So it has 100 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40, 50. So 150 in there. All right, and then we will get this colored in. Since each one of these jars is $20, I'm going to take care of half of this jar and then color in another half here. Okay, so that is all set. And then for Christmas, it'll be getting $30 this week. All right. That's 20, 30. So I've got 100 in my high yield savings account, 150, 70, 90, 210, 225. Now in Christmas. All right, and then same thing with Christmas as Black Friday. Each one of these trees is $30, so I'll be coloring in half of this tree and then half of the next tree. It's just some weeks I'm only able to stuff these two last ones like half each week kind of thing. So it just so happened that I was able to do a full one this week, but I'd only done a half one last week, so they're just kind of not super lined up, but that's fine. And then last thing in here is gifts, and that'll be getting $5. So gifts now has 25. All right, and we are all set here. For my homestead binder, bulk shopping is going to be getting $50. Household is going to be getting 5. So it has 5, 10. House maintenance is getting 5. So it has 5, 10, 15. And then feed is getting 15. So 10, 15. So it now has 10, 15, 20. And our little chicks are doing great. It's going to be a while before. So we always get we get 50-pound bags of feed. And the chicks start on like a chick starter. So it has like more protein than what we feed like our older chickens. And it'll take them a while. Sorry if that was a weird jump. My puppy, well, he's not a puppy anymore, but our Doberman was getting into something he wasn't supposed to be. But I thought it was so funny. Someone in one of last week's videos was like, oh, you can hear the little pitter patter of his feet. And like, for real, this dog follows me everywhere. And like, I film on our kitchen island. And normally while I'm standing here filming, he just like circles the island the entire time. And he can't like get comfortable. I don't know what it is. I think he's just kind of guarding. But yeah, he was just getting into something he wasn't supposed to, so I needed to stop for a second. But with the chicks, they won't need feed for a little bit because it'll take them a while to get through that 50-pound bag. So we're good there. Electric is going to be getting $50. So it has 50, 70. Garden is good for now, and then projects is going to be getting 10. So this is for any projects that we want to do around the house or anything. So it has 20, 35. So we are all set there. Moving on to my business binder, which I feel like I'm either going to have to buy some more envelopes or just change. Like, I have some envelopes in the back that I don't know if I can, like, if they're technically, I could like kind of repurpose them for the micro bakery business. So I'm going to take a look at that, but I do definitely need to start cash stuffing for some of those things for that business. So this binder might be getting changed up a little bit here soon. Car maintenance is going to get $10. So it has 50, 60, 75. Gas is going to be getting $100, and we're going to do that in 50s. Let's see. Growth will be getting $50. Because basically right now what I've been doing is I've just kind of been like not overstuffing growth, but like I'm stuffing growth for everything that I need for the micro bakery just because it's in that growth stage. But I feel like I'm getting to the point now where I need to kind of break that down and kind of like specialize those. I feel like that's not the right word that I want. What do I want? Not like diversify. I need to, I don't know, y'all will help me, but I need to basically go from having one envelope that I just budget everything for in that envelope to having like more specific things that are needed for that business. So I just need to take a look at that at some point here soon. YouTube is going to be getting 10. So it has 20, 30. So that's for any giveaways. I think are fairly close to 800 subscribers. So I think I might do like a mini giveaway once we get to 800. and then I'll have my bigger giveaway for 1,000. But I'm just like, part of me is just itching. I just want to like do another one. So I figured once we hit 800, that would be a good time to do that. And is that it? Oh, office is getting skipped and cell phone is getting $20. So cell phone has 50, 70, 85. All right, and then that is it for that one. We're going to go into my debt binder really quick. I'm not currently doing any like extra debt payments just because we are focusing on saving up for IVF right now, but I am still finishing up my $1,000 savings challenge that I'm using to pay off debt. So once this is done, I will have an extra $1,000 to put towards my debt. And then I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do once I finish this up. I'm hoping that by the time that I finish this, which might be in another like 2 weeks, I'm hoping at that point we will kind of have a firmer game plan of what we're doing for IVF and like the timing of everything. So just kind of depending on that, I may or may not start up another little challenge to do towards debt. We'll just see. So I'm going to be taking care of both of the 40s this week since I did have a little bit of heightened income. So it's going to be stuffing a total of $80. So we've got 50, 70, 80. So in here we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 50, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 920, 30, 40, 1, and 2. So 942 in there, which means we are ridiculously close. So a little over $50 for that. So we'll color in both of these 40s. And then, yeah, so coming up, we'll just have these 3. So, like I said, if I can stretch it next week, I'll try to just go ahead and do all 3 just to knock it out. But if that's not a possibility, it'll, definitely be done in the next 2 weeks. I am pretty confident about that. All right, so that's it there. And then last but not least is going to be my fertility savings, which is getting a good chunk because I really started the micro bakery to, kind of fund our IVF. It was something that, I really fell in love with doing like sourdough and stuff like that, especially while I was kind of grieving my last miscarriage. I really kind of put a lot of focus into that, and the money part of that focus was specifically so that way I had another flow of income for saving up for IVF. So a majority of what I made at the farmer's market yesterday is going into here. I am filling the rest of it, and it should be a total of $500. So we'll go through and count all of this up. So we've got 1, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. So that will be going in there. And y'all can hear my dog like tapping around again. So I'm going to put this lucky $2 bill off to the side. That was just something that a client gave me. So we've got 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600. So 2,600 in my high yield savings account. So this is going to be 27, 28, 50, 29, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 3,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 3,200 now in my fertility savings. So we will get that back in there. And then I believe I'm doing a condensing this week. So I'll be able to kind of condense that down and get it over to the bank. So that way it can sit in my high yield savings account and at least earn a little bit of interest. But that is going to be it for today's cash stuffing video. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I will talk to y'all later this week for my unstuffing and cash condensing. Bye, y'all.